My name is Jacob Dye, licensed professional counselor, mental health service provider. To me, therapy is a space for people to come and be open and honest, maybe for the first time in their life. There's kind of two schools of thought that I pull from the most. One is cognitive behavioral therapy, and the other is acceptance and commitment therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy basically says that there's an activating event which leads to a thought, which then leads to some sort of emotional, physiological, and behavioral response. All of which is fine, unless the emotional, physiological, and behavioral responses we don't like. So then we need to address maybe some of the thinking errors. Acceptance and commitment therapy does some of that as well, but it's primarily focused on identifying just what matters to you. What are your values? And then how do you engage with those values? I do a lot of work with depression, anxiety, OCD, where people's primary concern when they show up is, I'm just lost. Also, I do a lot of work with addictions, both with the addicted person themselves, but also with family members of addicted loved ones. I kind of work on both sides. So in 12 years, I've seen it improve. But there is still a lot of stigma. If you're someone that's experiencing addiction, coming to therapy and really admitting that there's a problem is the hardest step of all. A lot of times people are hesitant because they don't feel comfortable just with the term addiction. Relapse is a part of recovery. We're not expecting perfection. It's a dysfunctional response, but it's just become a habit, and it's become a habit that we can't control anymore. In life, either everyone around me has to change for me to be okay, or I can be in charge of what I think, what I feel, and what my responses are. And so I'm constantly trying to bring people's awareness to what they're doing, why they're doing it, and where that fits into the picture of their value set.